use 1 gram of instant yeast, 950 grams of artisanal bread flour, and then 950 grams of water as well. The water is at 65 degrees. So in the bowl over here, we're going to mix together the yeast first. Come in closer. Add all the water at one time. And what's going to happen here is that overnight, this is going to ferment overnight for about 12 hours. Then we'll use this for the starter, for the base of our baguettes. Here's the peluche 12 hours later. We see it's properly fermented. And there's the original line across the middle over here where the peluche was started. I'm going to top it off with half of the water. Over here. Mix our instant yeast with our water real quick over here. Add in our full measure of peluche. Okay, now we're going to mix this for a few seconds. That's enough for right now. And then we're actually going to need it dense. It's going to hydrate the flour. Now that the autolyse has been finished, we're going to add in our 70 grams of salt. We don't want to add the salt too early, otherwise it'll cause to kill the yeast too quickly. We're going to turn it on 1 now for several minutes. After several minutes being on 1, about 3 or 4 minutes, clear the sides of the bowl. We're going to go on 3 for a minute. So it's now been several minutes on speed number 1. The bowl is pretty clear. We're going to turn it off, switch gears to number 3, and we're going to go for about 3 minutes on number 3. We're trying to work and knead the dough as good as possible without it breaking too much. So we're going to turn it back down to 2. This machine's kind of old machine. It's 2 now, it's fine. For about 2 or 3 minutes. We're not trying to let it go too long, because we want to get that dough over 75 degrees. Okay, so our dough is nicely kneaded now. We're going to check the gluten development. So over here we're going to pull a little bit out, and we're going to do the window pane or our bubble gum look to it. So we're looking to see to get it nice and thin over here. See almost through it right there, nice and thin. All the gluten strands develop. You can see the ink through that as well. Okay. So gluten strands are nice and developed. We're going to go ahead and divide it into 14-ounce units, and then get ready to shape it in a bit. So we've rounded the dough a little bit as far as making into a roll over here. We're going to do 14-ounce pieces. Ounce balls, and then we're going to round these up. So start in the middle over here and round towards the bottom. Get it nice and round like this. These will bench rest for about an hour, and then we'll do the final shaping. Now that our dough has had a chance to rest for a bit, we check it to make sure that the gluten strands are now relaxed. Press our finger in there, we see it doesn't bounce back. To shape this now, what we're going to do is we're going to pull it lengthwise first. Fold this edge over here. Bring this one to the middle as well. Now to shape it, we're going to turn it to the center over here, and then use the corner of our hand like this to get the seam nice and straight. Then we're going to form the shape of it. Go from the center to the edge. We're going to taper the ends as well. Put it onto the pan. We're going to make sure that it goes straight on the pan like this. And we'll get 3 of those on a pan.